Hey, I wanted to make a video talking about stolen valor. Now, normally this kind of stuff doesn't really come up in my life. Well, so I thought until it happened one time. Kind of a backstory on me. I'm a U.S. Marine. Yeah, I'm a pogue. Freaking, I don't have my car. Uh, yeah, sometimes people laugh at me. I mean, it's a little bit different now that you're out and not in the Marine Corps anymore. I'm one pump chump. I deployed in 2009 with the 13th MEU, and that was the deployment that Captain Phillips was saved from the Somali pirates. Did I do any integral role in saving the captain? Nah. Um, I'm a disabled veteran, like a lot of veterans who end up being. My disability is different than others, but we don't need to go into that. The reason I say all that stuff is because I have nothing to hide. I'm not a war hero. I don't freaking have any jump wings or scuba bubbles or freaking tridents or recon tabs or any of that stuff. I'm not even gonna do that. You can look me up on MOL. I mean, you can look me up on Federal Record. I'm sure I'm in there. You can look up my OMPF and find out, what I did and what I didn't do. Um, but I can tell you, freaking, I have 7 ribbons/medals. Um, and I don't have any V for Valor or anything like that. I mean, why would I? I don't have a car. But the point is, I don't go around boasting about my stack. I mean, when you walk around as a veteran, combat vet or not, you don't walk around town expecting people to shake your hand or really give you freaking time of day or a half-assed thanks for your service. You don't really get that. I think, if about being a veteran is, yeah, you're gonna be pissed, like a crusty, pissed off dude. I mean, it's normal. I mean, especially going through the Marine Corps in any capacity. Um, if you really want to help a veteran, instead of giving them a half-assed, "Hey, thanks for your service." Okay, do you even know? Do you even know what that dude did? He was a cleaning lady for most of his time, probably when he was a boot. So, if you want to help a vet, give to like one of these charities that helps homeless veterans. Like helps get them off the street, because that's really what needs help. You can't see the struggles that these guys go on because they're just treated like second class citizens. But I'll get up off my soapbox for that. I know, back to the stolen valor. Um, I honestly think that I wouldn't have made a video if I hadn't been impacted by stolen valor too. And it's everywhere. I never thought I would see it. I just thought, once I moved out of San Diego, there'd be such a low population of people doing this kind of shit that it really wouldn't matter. Well, was I wrong? Um, a couple weekends ago, I went to this party with my girlfriend Katie, and she's a Army girl too. I mean, she went through the National Guard. She made it to E6, which I think is pretty good. Um, but anyhow, I went to a party with her, and Katie brings up that I'm a Marine, and I don't really talk about my military service. I mean, most other people bring it up for me because I just don't think that I need that as a leg to stand on when I could move on it on my own merits. Um, so that came out, and all of a sudden, everyone was a veteran. Everybody freaking had all sorts of these stories about boot camp and blah blah blah. Like one guy's like, "Yeah, I went to boot camp, blah blah blah. It was so badass." And then but I had to get separated because I got an injury, or fucking, oh, I didn't make it because this, that, and that. And you're like, "Oh, okay, freaking, don't even talk to me, bro. Yeah, you went to boot camp, but it's like you don't have room to talk." And so I've seen that a lot. Like I was like, "Oh yeah, well I didn't make it through boot camp." It starts to bring me to question, like, seriously, did you even go? So I'm talking with these guys, and I get this half-ass story about freaking this dude who apparently was an E5 staff sergeant out of Marine Corps boot camp because he was prior Army. Last time I checked, E5 was sergeant. and staff sergeant was an E6. For those of you who don't know the Marine Corps rank structure, but you know, I don't understand what the point is. Like, I'm not gonna think you're any cooler if you're a veteran or not. Some of the best human beings I've ever met were freaking, you know, just normal civilians. And some of the most magnificent human beings ever walk the face of this planet are, you know, Marine Corps snipers, freaking recon guys, you know, like real salt of the earth, just awesome people. And I just don't ever see why you would think it's necessary to go and fake doing that. Like, you're gonna freaking sit there and steal valor, you know, from other people when you don't even know what it is to put on that uniform and actually serve. I mean, and serving means so many different things to so many different people. You know, you could be a freaking admin pogue, and your idea of serving is making sure that everybody gets the best customer service and gets taken care of, and make sure their ID cards work or whatever the fuck they do. But it's like an important part. Down to being a trigger puller. You're an 0311. You're freaking running around. You're getting females in the infantry. I mean, that there's different ways to serve the Marine Corps. There's different ways to serve the United States, and it always goes back down to your community. So just because you want to pretend to be a veteran doesn't give you a leg to stand on. Trust me, I still can't get a fucking job, and I'm a Marine Corps veteran. There's freaking dudes out there that are struggling. They're not getting any VA benefits. You know, one of my boys, he freaking left his unit without his DD-214. And good thing I know some people in Washington were having congressmen get his DD-214. The Army didn't even make it. They didn't generate it. So he's walking through life with an honorable discharge that he has no piece of paper saying that he got, except for some documentation from the VA, like a letter, and he can't get jobs. So, you know, it's not all glory, it's not all fucking awesomeness, you know, to all those idiots out there that want to think that they can just go and put on a freaking Marine Corps uniform that they bought from the local military surplus store. Think again, don't put it on. You know what? Go do something with your life. Go actually fucking do something. Go help somebody. Go give to a homeless person. Go volunteer somewhere. Learn some real service. Learn to freaking embrace the suck before you go and tout it like it's something that defines you. You know? I mean, it makes no sense to me. Don't do it. Alright, thanks for listening, guys.